I'm gonna leave studio.
The podcast we wanted now talking about. Yeah,
Just us two, the funny guys, not the guy trying to mediate everything and fucking make it so narrow.
So say this. 6, 7.
Hello and welcome to episode 115 of Draft Offsides. I'm with Tico and Enzo. My name is Keith. We are covering a few different rounds. It's kind of like one of those weird midweeks. So we're looking at round 13. We're looking at round 14, which isn't quite complete. And we're going to talk a little bit about round 15. So it's one of those everything episodes. And did we lose Enzo already?
No.
Oh, your video just cut off? Oh, there you're back. Okay.
There you go.
All right, boys. Liverpool won in round 13. Liverpool drew in round 14. No end in sight for their pain, huh?
No, but what? Got the assist?
Yeah.
Should have been a goal, but it doesn't count as an actual assist. It counts like as a fantrax assist.
It's a fantrax assist,
Yeah.
but he got a fantrax assist. He did something. At least it's not fucking a running stat, or how much of the pitch he covered, or any of that shit. That doesn't really matter.
But it's like still not really. It's like a fantrax assist. It's a fantrax assist might as well be a running stat.
But I like the fan. I'm not gonna lie. When I get a fantrax assist, or I'm pretty happy about it.
Of course. It's like you feel like you cheated the system a little bit.
Well, no, they gifted me 6 points.
Yeah, essentially.
And at this point, I need every point I can get.
So I think the biggest thing about the Liverpool and the worst thing was that Salah was left out, and he's been 2 games now where he's been left out.
It's Liverpool better without Salah is the question.
Is Liverpool better without Salah? That could be the question.
That could be the question, but it's crazy where he's come from and where he is right now in this Liverpool team.
So he said 1 point better. Did you guys see Carragher criticizing him? He says the only time I hear Mo Salah talk is when he wants to talk about his contract. When the team does battle, you see his Virgil van Dijk.
Oh my god, Carragher needs to shut up.
He's starting to turn on him. Is that the vibe?
Yeah, they're turning on him, man. Hey man, you offered him a new contract. He's at Liverpool for another 3 years.
He won't be there for 3 years. They offer him that contract that they can sell him to Saudi at the end of the year, or maybe even in January. Okay, question for you. Without looking, who's the top scoring fantasy player on Liverpool? Without looking, Tico, show me your hands.
I know this because I looked at it like a couple of weeks ago. Unless it changed. Soboslai.
Incorrect. Enzo, your turn.
It changed. All right. Gakpo?
Gakpo.
Yeah. I mean, Cody Gakpo's there. It's Cody Gakpo, Dominic Szoboszlai, Virgil van Dijk, and then Mohamed Salah sitting in 4th with 133.25 points, which is not bad.
No, it's not bad. It's just not the numbers he was putting up last season.
Yeah, totally.
And what pick was he?
Like 4th overall, 5th.
Fourth overall.
5th. Yeah. Okay, so what do we like? Are you as a Salah owner? Are you getting more and more nervous? Are these like lack of starts? Because he came on at halftime. He scored like 7.5 points in 45 minutes.
If you're not worried by seeing him being kept out of the team, you should be.
Okay, here's the question for you guys. Is my trade looking better? Gabriel.
Let us know what the trade was.
Gabriel. Oh, yeah. Salah?
It is looking a lot better because Arsenal's looking more and more formidable, and I hate fucking saying that, but they do.
Yeah.
How many games did it play for you?
2.
Oh, you got 2 games out of him?
Yeah, 2
But how many points? But how many points did he get in those 2 games?
Like 36. But the question is Salah might not be playing that many more games, than Gabriel before he goes to AFCON. So
I was going to say you're gonna get more out of him.
Yeah. Okay. Next question. Just next topic. Manchester United. They beat Crystal Palace this week. They're playing West Ham tomorrow. Do we think that a win and they're back on track, but anything other than a win, they're still on that rocky road?
Have you guys seen their schedule?
No, tell us.
They have a chance to get 5 in a row.
Okay.
So they have 1 right now.
West Ham.
Yeah.
They have 1 right now. West Ham winnable. That's 2.
Yep.
Then they play Wolves. I mean, Wolves who are tied for the worst start after 14 games in EPL history.
Oh my god, it's
that's
bad.
3. Bournemouth.
It's
going to be difficult one. It's at Old Trafford.
You would have me sold if you said they could win
Bournemouth's
4
lost
in
a
a
few in
row.
the Bournemouth's lost a few in a row. They're not as good as they were at the start of the season.
But
And
I
then
don't think they can get a win that easily. Maybe a draw, but not a win that easily. You got to get 5 wins in a row to get that haircut, my man.
I think they're a ways away from the haircut.
Also, Man United, for the first time in I don't know how many years, have a net positive in goal rating of 1.
Oh, wow.
Just 1.
Hey, man. One
And
is
then
good.
game number 5, which will be the most difficult game, is Aston Villa.
Who have been very good.
We'll get to Aston Villa in a bit. Let's talk after Manchester United because, man, we were off on Villa.
They're starting to perform, but they have you watched the games?
United?
I didn't watch the last one. I watched the one before.
The one where they lost. You watched the one where they lost. Yeah.
So I didn't watch the last game either. I watched the one before, and they didn't look good at all.
But it's all a results-based thing. They might not look good as long as they get the points. If they win, they're tied on points with Chelsea.
That's pretty crazy.
That is pretty crazy. This is a Leicester kind of season, really. That's what it feels like.
I think, it is kind of one of those seasons where everyone's kind of underperforming in a lot of ways. I think, when you look at United, though, it's still like that game against Crystal Palace. What that required was Bruno Fernandes bailing them out and just taking the game over. And so it's not like I'm sitting here being like, wow, like the systems are working and everything's coming true for Amram. It's like, oh, like your quality players that you are worth a lot of money are like kind of doing their
performing.
Job. Yeah. So I don't know. I'm not sitting here like, and I also feel like I wouldn't be shocked if a Nuno Espirito Santos West Ham team gives them a lot of problems tomorrow. I mean, this will come out. You'll know. So I could look like an idiot, but I'm saying it. I'm saying it with the timestamp that I would not be shocked if that's a problematic game for United. Okay, do you want to cover something else? Do you want to talk Villa? Because I mean, now we're looking at Villa. Well, I mean, where are they sitting in the standings?
3rd.
Yeah.
Third. And Ollie Watkins
out of
first.
Yeah, I mean, they're kind of it. And what's crazy is that up until this game, their XG was pretty bad. And then when you look at this game, like both of the Ollie Watkins goals, which are great, like good for him, were so direct. Yeah. They were like literally like balls over the top where he just had like bully through people, like run people down. And it's like, I still think there's something systematically wrong with Villa, even though they keep winning. Like, I feel like there's something that's still not quite sitting right with me. I don't know if it's just me, but
I already know. I can say the same thing what Tigo just said. It's result based. So it doesn't matter how they're doing it. If they're doing it and getting the points, they look better than Man United. I can tell you that. They look better than a few teams in the last 3-4 games.
Okay, I'll ask this question too. Who is the highest scoring player for Aston Villa without looking? Who has the most fantasy points for them? And I'll do
Rogers?
this as a hit. No, and I'll say this.
No, it's a midfield. Is it Kamara? I think he scored today.
No, Kamara didn't score today.
He did score. He scored last week.
The player I'm thinking about scored today.
Okay, I mean, this might not help, but he's only owned in 80% of leagues, and he's the highest scoring player for Villa.
Malin?
No. Malin? No, it's Matty Cash. It's the highest scoring Villa player with 134.75 points. Do you want to know who the second highest scoring player for Villa is?
Rogers.
Lucas Digne.
Really? Defenders, huh?
Yeah. So, I mean, it's just, I'm not sitting here like, I don't know. It just feels like something's not quite right with that team to me.
Their best defense.
Their best defense?
But defenders have been scoring well this season. We know that.
Yeah. I know. I'm just saying,
it doesn't have to be goal contributions
right
like Nunez.
Hey, and do you know who the second highest scoring player is in the league?
Nunez?
Yeah.
Scored again today.
Igor Thiago, I'm guessing. Right?
No, Muniz.
Muniz is the second highest scoring defender. Oh, player in the in fantasy. Sorry.
Yeah.
I think he meant goals.
No.
I mean, he scored again today. I mean, yeah.
Man.
What you get? What you got him in drafts is very worth it.
Amazing. Top 14 players has 1, 2, 3, 4 Crystal Palace defenders.
In the top 14.
Top 14.
One of the reasons why I won today, to be honest.
If you didn't get a Crystal Palace, like if you grabbed 1 or 2 Crystal Palace defenders, all of a sudden even if the rest of your picks were terrible, you're probably sitting really pretty. Is what that says.
You're being competitive to a point.
Yeah.
As long as they get a clean sheet.
Yeah. Did you guys watch that? I watched that Brighton game. That was a pretty wild game. Quite a few goals. I think it was 3-4 at the end of the day. 2 Van Hecke goals.
Wasn't there an own goal in there too?
Yeah, an own
Yeah.
goal. It was just one of
Yeah.
those weird games.
I think there was a couple of own goals this week already.
Yeah,
I think Mukulele.
feels like they come in waves a little bit.
Yeah, Mukulele got an own goal for Sunderland. That hurt him. But he's been okay. But yeah, if you're talking about defenders, I think the defender I called out beginning of the season isn't doing that good. Mr. Pedro Porro.
Hey, bet his teammates scored 2 goals today.
But Romero scored 2 goals. It was a lackluster bicycle kick that fumbled into the corner, but I'll freaking take it. What do you think about that penalty?
Wait, just quickly on Romero, it was his first good score in a while though. Like he's had a bunch of very underperforming games for fantasy for a while.
The first couple games of the season,
he was really good. Yeah. What do you think about the penalty? I think that was a penalty.
I don't think that was a penalty, and that's not even me being biased.
On Bentancur?
Yeah.
On
he had his he didn't have his back turned, but that happens all day.
He had no idea where the ball was, and he was just playing Dan Burn. And I think the most damning thing was the fact that ball was flicked on right into the space where Dan Burn was. Like, you know what I'm saying?
But at that point, he was already in a headlock.
Dan Burn, that was not a headlock. He put his head into Dan Burn's body. Man, come on. That I think that's it's kind of unfortunate, but that feels like a penalty to me. I mean, it's one of those ones where you don't feel great about it. I didn't feel great about it, but I'm like, yeah, like when you really look at that, and I think I said it, but like the most damning thing is that ball got flicked right to where Dan Burn was, and he was stuck, kind of just like being dragged to the ground. You know, I think if that ball
Burn got dragged to the ground.
Yeah, I think if that ball gets
got dragged to the ground.
Yeah,
no way.
I think if that okay, tell me where that ball got flicked to. Was exactly where Dan Burn was standing before Bentancur.
I hear you.
Took his body.
But Bentancur didn't even know that ball was flicked over. He had his freaking head.
But he doesn't know it's flicked over because he has his back to it and has his head in Dan Burn's.
But he has his head
body.
He has no control of his body at that point.
What do you mean he has no control? Okay, you're sounding
been held
crazy
down by
right
Dan
now.
Burn.
You're sounding crazy right now. You're sounding insane.
Okay.
Saying that he has no control
now
over his
you're
body.
going over my mental wellness.
Okay, it just feels it feels that just isn't it. I don't know. Tico, can you weigh in?
I'm just gonna look it up right now, see what it is, and let you guys know what I feel. I'll be the judge, deciding factor.
Yeah, be the deciding.
Do you know how many? What the fuck is happening right now? Do you know how many shots on goal they had?
2. Tottenham 2.
Oh yeah, our XG is fucking horrible at the moment.
Does this help?
Like,
I mean,
7-8 games.
I mean, in a weird way, it helps Thomas Frank. First half XG 0.01. In a weird way, it helps Thomas Frank though because he got a result, right? Like it would have been bad if he didn't get another result. But I think at the end of the day, he's not like that. This is a result no matter. Like at no point are you that pissed about tying a good Newcastle team. It's
no, I'm not pissed about that.
Yeah, especially given the state of play. You know.
Mm-hmm. Yeah.
I think you guys are going to be judged on how you do against lesser teams. You know, that's where the pickup needs to be.
And we're doing terrible against all teams, so yeah, it's gonna be fucking bad.
Did you guys see that? It went viral. Some guy sent out a tweet about his mate having Tottenham season tickets.
What about
You guys haven't seen it? One of my best mates is a Spurs season ticket holder. It costs him £2,300 per season. He's seen 3 home league wins this year and 21 games, which means £766 per win.
I mean, that's the sad truth.
Yeah.
Okay, Tio, you pulling this up? Should we move on?
I'm looking at it. It's pulling it up right now.
Okay, we can also talk about in this game.
Kudus got an assist.
Yeah, he's been on. He was kind of on such a little slow burn there, but then he got a goal over the weekend, an assist now. So all of a sudden he's back up and into the favorable spots.
Yeah, Simmons again didn't get to play until the 88th minute, along with Richarlison. So there's again more rotation there in the forward area. So it's like
you gotta. Yeah, I think that's tough. I think Simmons is a drop. No.
Yeah, I think so.
You got it.
Are you gonna drop him, Enzo, or are you gonna try to trade him for
I'm just gonna see. I'm gonna see if anything happens.
I just don't think there's any reason. I mean, if you need to get rid of him, you should get rid of him. I understand the logic to hold on to him and just hope.
Yeah.
But I also want to call out the Newcastle United wingers. So Barnes and Murphy started this game. They were fine, But then Murphy was good. But then like Alenga came on, Gordon came on, and they both looked great again. So I think we're talking about a situation where I think all 4 of them are in play. You know, and I
but
pretty much
Alanga only got 1 point coming off the bench. I don't know what
Yeah.
Gordon
got a
got
goal, so
14.
he got a goal, so he had like 14. But yeah,
he had 14
but I thought
points.
Alenga came on and looked lively. I think that you're going to see a lot of rotation between those 4 players in those positions moving forward, because I think Gordon's lost a little bit. And that's me even being said. Like I think Gordon, I'm actually excited for Gordon the rest of the season. I think he has a point to prove with the World Cup coming up, and I think he's healthy. But I think he definitely is. Not that he's gone down in the pecking order, but I think that Barnes has made quite the case for himself. So
Well, yeah, especially over the last week, I think he got 3 goals, 1 goal in the Champions League, and was it Champions League?
Yeah,
and then 2 goals in the league. So
yeah,
he's making himself available.
Yeah, and then we got to talk about Voltemad, who's got an assist this game and a goal last game. He's got like around 17, 18 points in the last 2 games each.
Mm-hmm.
Those are, I mean, that's what you're excited about. I mean, he might be one of my favorite players in the EPL now.
How crucial has it been to your fantasy team, Keith?
I mean, I've won the last 2 weeks, and he's gotten a goal contribution both of those weeks. So
yeah, I see you begging for that curse to be broken, man.
But do you have like a replacement for him as well, or he's like crucial? Like without
I kind of need him. Yeah, he's pretty crucial for me. But I also kind of talking about that too. Did you guys hear the news that Wissa is not going to AFCON?
No, really? I did not.
Yeah,
that's amazing news.
It is. But it also is it not alarming news? Are you not alarmed by that?
Because he's still injured.
But he's.
That's why you were alarmed.
I realize it. I realize that.
So he's supposedly he's been doing some stuff on grass, which is good news. But it's hard for me to imagine that he's healthy enough to play, but not healthy enough to go to AFCON. It just seems like a weird. Maybe it's just. I mean, maybe he's just like, I need to get my career off to a good start at the new club, but I don't know.
Also, like, what team does he play for in AFCON? He plays for. Let's see.
Senegal.
Yeah, are you gonna disparage like a whole country
Congo.
right now? You're gonna disparage a whole country. Go ahead.
No, I'm not. So he plays for Congo, which I don't know how to get there, but I'm assuming their chance of winning AFCON is not that high.
I don't think that's the point, though. You want to play for your country. I agree. That I think maybe he needs a little extra time to get back.
I get that. He is 29 years old, meaning he has 1 contract left in him.
Yeah.
You kind of weigh it in.
Yeah.
At the end of the day, money. He could do a lot more for Congo with the money he has than,
he just. He didn't do the country. He did the player. Got it.
Yeah. I mean, what is he going to do? Like, instead of them losing like 3-0, they're going to lose 3-1.
So you're hoping. So you're saying that he's playing the long game and he's going to use this to like propel his Newcastle career. That he's going to in like 10 years going to build a hospital in the Congo. That's what you're hoping.
Or like donate a hospital bed. I don't know if it's a
doesn't feel like
he's making a little more money.
He's
than
not Mane, is he?
No, I don't think anyone's a Mane. Mane is I mean, he gives a lot of his money away, doesn't he?
Yeah, he gives a lot of his money away to his.
So last AFCON 2023, Congo didn't make it out of the group stage. 7 games played, 1 game won, 5 draws, 1 loss, and he was on that team.
I also have to say, and I don't know if this is true, like fully, but like when you look at players coming back from AFCON, they all are like kind of like there's not many that do better when they get back. I think it's really hard to like go to this other tournament and like get out of these routines. I think dietary, I think like the fitness coaches aren't the same. Like nothing's the same, and like at this high level, it throws everything off. I think.
Yeah,
maybe
so, but that is
also
it seems like
that's my theory. I don't have a lot to back it up, but that's my theory.
Also, it's going to be in Morocco. Like, what's the weather like? The football condition. I mean, they're footballing country, but like, what's the weather like and all that stuff? It's going to be hot. Also, that was a very soft penalty.
You think it was soft?
Yeah.
But okay, fine.
So I looked at the replay. If the Newcastle player flicked it back and it was a pass, it wasn't. The defender touched it, so it's not like it was part of the play.
I think that it was there. I think it's more that he was there. I don't know. I just feel like the second that you're not looking at the ball and you're that engaged with someone's body, I think it's like it's hard when it's called. I think it's hard to not.
It's one of those things. Keith, you always point out if they go to VAR, they're not going to overturn it. It's a penalty.
But I think they did overturn it.
Oh, it wasn't the call initially?
No, it was. Yeah.
Yeah.
I don't know.
You guys got hosed.
Only not a penalty when Cucurella does it, is what Sergey said. Okay, I want
That's
to
a good
chat
point. He fucking
briefly.
does it every game.
I want to chat briefly about Fulham. So they were coming off the back of 2 wins, and then they played Manchester City yesterday, and that was one of those games that just like went ballistic. I think it ended up being 4-5. A lot of late drama. Chukwueze came on, scored 2 kind of bangers, and he had a chance for a third too. City went up early too, and it looked like they were just cruising, and it came back and was so dramatic. Question about Fulham. They're sitting in 15th place. There's no chance of relegation, really. I think there's a big enough gap, but they've been on a little bit of a good streak recently. Are there any assets there? Like, I feel like there's a lot of these guys now for Fulham where all of a sudden they're starting to play better. They look good. Like the Harry Wilsons, the
Lukic,
Smith Rowe, Chukwueze, Lukic, Kevin. Like, are you guys kind of looking at some of those assets?
It's like nice to rotate.
So
I've got one
interesting.
of them. Kevin's.
This
I
is
know
the
Tigran's
I have. Yeah, Kevin, and that's the guy I want to talk about. That's the only asset I have for Fulham, and I think their only options are attacking players that you want to play. Sassunan and all of those will have like a good game here and there, but they're not consistent enough for my liking. But let's go back until for Kevin, right? I guess Newcastle, he gets something at halftime. He plays. He had 7 points. Next game he starts against the Wolves. They win 3-0. He starts again. They lose to Everton, and then again he starts the third game in a row. They win 1-0. The last 2 games he got benched. Played 8 minutes and 7 minutes.
Yep.
I don't understand why would you, after playing him for 3 games, going 2 wins, 1 loss, why would you bench him? And I guess it was Tottenham City, bigger clubs. I get it, but
I mean, I think that's your answer against bigger clubs, or maybe he needs someone that's a little more defensive in that position. That would be my, you're someone that's tactically is a little more like on it,
And the crazy thing is, even in those games, he had 4 points and 4.5 points in 7 and 8 minutes, which is kind of crazy. But he's the future, essentially. Why not throw him into the fire?
What about Chukwueze?
No.
I mean, his last 3 games, he scored 19 points, 13 points, 24 points. 2 of them were sub appearances. But I think you can make these arguments. I think the issue with Fulham is that there's like Wilson's been scoring and assisting. Like Chukwueze came on and scored goals. Like Zico, you've talked about how Kevin's not bad. Like Iwobi does his thing. Raul Jimenez continues to look fine, solid.
Yeah,
it's almost like
Kevin doesn't get goal contributions. He hasn't.
Yeah,
that's the thing. He's getting ghost points. He's getting ghost points.
You call him the ghost god?
So if you think about it fantasy wise, he holds value with ghost points. But if he doesn't even have an assist or a goal not every other game, but in his bag, Chukwueze from a football standpoint is going to get started. Jimenez is going to get started over him. Now ESR's now banged in a goal. Like, is he going to get another start? You know what I mean? So you don't know, man.
Yeah, I think there's something there though, and I feel like if you can find the right piece, like I don't know, I've always really liked Harry Wilson, and I think he does a lot of stuff that's really good for fantasy. He sends those long balls on. He's on set pieces. He you can pick out a pass. Like I think those are all things that really benefit the fantasy world more so even than as a player. But if you can gamble on him and get him, that'd be great, right? If he's all of a sudden locked in that position, but Chukwueze's there, Kevin's there, there's all these guys that are there. So it's a tricky one. What do we think about City? The last 5 games is 1 loss. What?
Haaland got his 100th goal.
Yep. Yeah, City's Haaland got his 100th goal. They've scored a bunch more. He got an assist too, which is rare.
Mm-hmm. Which is rare. Foden got 2.
He got his 101st goal.
No, I think it was 100.
It was 100.
I think the whole idea was he was holding a jersey that said 100 goals. So I think he got his 100th goal.
He got his 100th goal.
100th goal and 110.
Foden got 2 though, which is
110. Tottenham, what'd you say?
Said Foden got 2 goals. Doku got 2 assists. They're firing.
I mean, we have to kind of talk about Foden a little bit, right?
Mm-hmm. Gotta talk about Foden.
He's been kind of storming the last few weeks. Last 2 weeks, he's 28.5, 30.25, 2 goals in each of the last 2 games, which is, he had 1 goal prior to that this whole season.
Is he back?
I mean, he's starting to look that way.
And Doku's also ranked 4th overall, monster year. I'm the only
monster year.
I don't have him.
Do you feel like this is? Well. I mean, and also we've seen Savio not playing. We've seen Shirky kind of in and out a little bit. We've seen Marmoush not playing at all. Do you feel like who would you trust more over Foden or Doku to have if you had to choose one to start more games this season?
If you had to choose one of them,
attacking players, right?
Just Foden and Doku. Yeah, if you had to pick one to
Doku.
start more games the rest of the season.
I'll do Doku.
I think so too. But it's so hard. It's so hard to predict, Pep.
It's so hard with Pep. It's so hard. But if I'm gonna choose out of two right now, it's gotta be Doku. He's on fire. Like he's found his end product.
Who would you trade for Foden? Would you be willing to trade like a Grealish?
That's the first name that popped in my head.
That'd be an interesting one.
Yeah, it'd be interesting. It's a risk on both sides. But does Foden have the bigger upside?
I think I would keep Grealish because they're just going to play less games.
I think they're going to play less games, and you know that he's going to start every game. And with City, there's always this concern that Foden gets a little bit cold and then gets dropped. Yeah. So I get that, but I think there's just more chance for scoring, you know?
Yeah.
Did you guys see who broke his assist drought?
Oh, Saka. 1 year later.
1 year later.
Right after giving him shit for it. You gotta give him credit. He heard us and got fired up. Do you
last 2 games, assist and a goal? He's doing Saka things, man.
Yeah, he's been great. I mean, Tico, you were asking the other week if he's been a disappointment. I feel like I think it's only going to get better and better. You know.
Yeah.
Okay. What about the rest of Arsenal?
Merino.
So
if you got him,
I mean, it was. So what do you think though? Okay, here's the question: are you worried about
Gyokeres? Oh
no,
Gyokeres. I feel like this is a midweek thing. There was a lot of rotation. No Eze this week, which was interesting to me, which was concerning to me. But also, it's like Madueke started, Martinelli started. Like Ben White started. Like, is it like, was this just a rotation thing, or like how do they fit in? And do you think Eze will start playing off the left when they incorporate Odegaard fully into the team?
I don't know if he'll do that, Arteta, because Trossard's been playing off the left and he's been doing fine. And he's had some goal contributions. I think there'll be a little bit more rotation, more subs in. I think we mentioned that before with Odegaard, like maybe subbing him in like 70th minute, and bringing on Eze. You know, I know that Sergey just popped in and he thinks Odegaard's going to get dropped at some point.
He's been saying that,
but yeah, he's been saying that.
No, he says Odegaard comes later with. No, he's saying Odegaard goes back to playing the 6, and I guess no, I'm sorry, Rice goes back to playing the 6, Odegaard the 8, and you keep Trossard on the left, maybe.
Can Odegaard play the 8?
That's where he's played mostly. He plays as like an 8.
Yeah, but can he play there? Is that his best position?
Probably.
Eze plays 8, Odegaard plays 10, Rice goes back to 6. So Odegaard comes in for Zubimendi.
That sounds like a fantasy lineup. I feel like you need
that's what they did last time. Yeah. They did that. Against
Zubimendi's been playing well too. So can you drop Zubimendi? I'm not talking about fantasy-wise. I'm talking about Rice over there.
No, if you need attack, that's what you do. You take out Zubimendi.
Yeah, I think against like a Leeds or something, you know.
How critical is Zubimendi for them to have an elite defense? I think with Gabriel Saliba, Timber, and whoever's on the left, Calafiori, I think that defense is good enough. Even if you take out someone who's not going to do the defensive workload, I think they could afford someone else because scoring goals is still a problem for them.
I don't think it's about the defense with Zubimendi. I think it's about the build-up play with Zubimendi. I think what he does is he allows that transition from defense to attack is what I think. You know,
I think Rice is such a versatile player right now, and he's on an amazing form where you could put him there, and Rice could do everything Zubimendi does.
Yeah, maybe.
Yeah, Rice is better than Rodri. I'm going to say
the team that Arsenal build, they have so many players that kind of do the same things that other players do, where it's so easy to like plug and play and move people around. And the depth they have, I think, is the reason why they're running away with the league, even though it's a Leicester City year.
Yeah, I kind of agree with you. I think that you're 100% right, Tico. It's just the depth. Like the fact that losing Saka at the beginning of the year for a few games, and they had Madueke. Losing Odegaard for so long with having Eze. Like, you know, if they lose Rice, like Rice got injured in this game. We don't know how serious it is yet.
So then Merino.
Yeah, if they lose Rice, they have Merino. They have Zubimendi. They have these other guys. They have what's his name? The guy that came from Brentford, Christian Norgard. Like they have like all these players, They have Ethan and
Cross the
Winieri,
dog
like,
out
and
him.
they can all do different things. For what's needed. I do want to chat briefly about Brentford. They switched their lineup a little bit. No Damsgaard, but Otara's been quite the surprise as well, huh?
Yeah, he's been having a good run. No,
Yeah, very good run.
how do you spell his name?
He just attacks defenders.
Yeah, he runs at him.
Like, that's all he does. Yeah.
Love to see it. It was interesting though. No Igor Thiago to start the game. That was the other thing too. You think that was just a kind of a tactical thing? You think it was a rest thing? What do you think, Tico? Are you worried? Not really.
Not worried. No, it's one of hiding probably rest. I mean, honestly, like playing Arsenal at this point, if you have an option to rest players, if you look at your schedule, why would you want to try against Arsenal when you could rest against them? Like play against teams that you could actually win the game.
Uh-huh.
I think that was the plan, though. Like, if they're in it by the 60th minute, put them in.
Yeah, which they did,
If
right? I
not,
think
let
that's
them
where they-
rest. Yeah.
Yeah, made sense. All right, we got to talk about Chelsea a little bit. They had that really strong showing. It's with 10 men against Arsenal, and then today they go and they lose against Leeds. Heavily rotated team for Chelsea. I think it was it was like 6 changes or something like that. But
Yeah.
not an excuse. You still got to win these games.
Well,
Is it-
let's start from like the first match against Arsenal, which obviously the red card.
Mm-hmm.
I mean, what a fucking terrible tackle.
Yeah.
That kind of ruined the game, and it actually might have worked in Chelsea's benefit because apparently Arteta, once he coaches his players to play against 10 people, 11 people, they cannot adjust with one less person. Oh my god, what are we going to do with the extra space?
Absolutely hilarious.
Yeah,
Oh my
which
God.
Absolutely hilarious.
yeah, it kind of sucked to me as like Keith, you and I are huge Estevao fans. We love the guy, but he was obviously sacrificed. They subbed him off. This game too, right? I think the second match against Leeds, he was taken off early as well. So
Well,
kind of interesting.
He got a yellow in the end of the first half for a really bad foul. That was very intentional. Like, he got frustrated. A call didn't go his way. He's trying to track back. He just kicked the back of a guy's foot to bring him down, to the point where they went to a VAR check for a red. So I think there was a level of
they protected him.
I think there was a level of like, he's getting really frustrated. Let's get him off the pitch. So they took him off and brought Pedro Neto
Okay,
on.
that's
So
a young player thing to do. So
yeah,
but I mean, he had his obviously like against Barcelona, was amazing. I was hoping the momentum would carry over to the EPL, but seems like it hasn't. Yeah.
I think that's what to expect from a young kid. Like, you're gonna get these like really amazing moments, and you're gonna get these moments where they're just not, they kind of lose it. I think it's interesting for me looking at that left side right now, like what's going on there. Like, Cole Palmer's ready to come back. Do you think that means that Pedro Neto might swing over to the left side, or like, I think there's a lot of question marks over there. Like, Jamie Gitton started this game. He got an assist. He looked good. Garnacho's been starting games. He's looked good. Like, that's the biggest question mark. And I think like Garnacho, Gittins, like if you can afford to have both of them, it's kind of worked out. Like, you end up getting, it's kind of been okay. But like with Cole Palmer coming back, that might just all go to shit pretty quickly.
I think from the red, the biggest benefactor would be Reece James. I think he might step into he's played the midfield defense before, so you have a defender who's playing midfield. Obviously, he still will get the clean sheet points, and then on the attacking, he would be a little bit more involved.
Yeah, and with Reece James, the issue, and we've always known this, is that even in the best of times, the best case scenario, he's going to need to get rested. Like, there's a reason he didn't play this game, and it's because he played 90 minutes against Arsenal on the weekend. He can't go 90-90 back-to-back like that. So,
what do we think of the lap?
I've been very underwhelmed with him and what he's been doing on the field. And like, he came in for the Arsenal game. I thought the first 10 minutes when he came in looked really bad, and like it almost like a lot of Arsenal got back into the game a little bit. And then in this game, you almost like forgot that he was playing. You know what I mean?
I didn't watch both of these games, so I'm not sure how he looked. But fantasy wise, he's being shit, like utter shit. So give him more opportunity. Maybe he gets better with Cole Palmer there. Obviously, he probably would get more opportunities, but does he even start with Cole Palmer?
Yeah, you'd think that at this rate that João Pedro kind of plays a striker role, and when Palmer comes back in on that 10, but it's hard to say. I also think that he's not, like, the game states haven't been great for him. It's like you're playing against 10 men against Arsenal, which is obviously never fun, and then you're playing against a a Leeds team that goes up early and then they're sitting back, and that's like a really frustrating position to be for a striker. So I think it's not like he's had the game states, the right game states for him. Like when you look like with Esteval, like that Barcelona game was built for Esteval to do well. Like the way the high line that Barcelona plays, like was meant for Esteval. You know, like that's just where he thrives. I don't think there's been a game where the lap thrives where he's played yet. You know, so yeah.
But
Good players thrive with anything, right? He shouldn't start. There's no way he should start for Chelsea.
I agree, but you also have to know that a lot of these guys are young. So like I like that, like to an extent, yes, but you also need to put young players in positions to succeed.
But also, Keith, look at the teams he's played against. November 8th, obviously first game back after a long time off. He came back out the red in, what was it, the FA Cup, whatever. So he played against the Wolves, 63 minutes, no shots, nothing. He played against Burnley, which is easy opponent. Arsenal's the tough one, and then there's Leeds. So it's one team that's going to get relegated and two teams that just came up to the Premiership. So it's kind of...
Yeah, I think if you're looking at who misses out to Cole Palmer coming back, it's hard not to pick him.
Yeah.
I agree. Okay, what about this? So last thing I want to chat about is this Liverpool Sunderland game. What did you guys think? Did you like? Are we fully just? We kind of talked about the start, but like Sunderland's kind of the real deal, huh?
Yeah, I mean
Enzo Lafie now he had a penalty last game. He got an assist this game, so he's starting to get up there in points as well, and he's still available in a lot of places, which is very interesting. Enzo, how you doing over there? Fighting for your life?
I think my phone's overheating. Because it wasn't charged, so I was charging at the same time, so I just took off the charge. Well, now it's starting to cool down. It's nice and hot.
Got it. Yeah, we're talking. Okay. We're just talking Sunderland. Oh, you got a little lag on you. We're talking Sunderland a little bit and just how good they've been. There's been interesting though. What do you like? Like Trey Hume is interesting. He didn't play. He didn't start. He got the start against Liverpool and it was decent. Enzo Lafie, we're just talking about. Had a goal previously and had an assist this game. Are you like interested in pieces that you can find there? Or is it kind of just it's already pretty clear who the high scores are there?
Who's the striker again for Sunderland? Is it who was doing well?
I mean, he didn't play. Brobbey played in this one, and Lafie were the two strikers. They played like a 4-4-2. But Zach has been good. Zach has been good. Zach has been the one that like really has been the standout. Xhaka. And Robin Rope's like the keeper. It's like the keeper's our highest scoring player. He had 18 points against Liverpool. 18 points against Liverpool. He had a key pass.
He had a key pass?
He had a key pass.
Long ball over the top. I know Mukelele's been on a downward stroke, but like Hume's been well. But yeah, I think already the players, and then everything else is going to be streaky, don't you think?
Everything else is going to be streaky, I think. But like streaky, like I would have said that if you're talking like a month or two, but now we're talking almost a third of the way into the season.
Let's look at their players. I'm looking at points per game. Their goalie 12.14. Danny is it Ballard 12.12. Nordi Mukeli 11.73. Xhaka 10.41. And then Omar Alderete 10.3 points per game. So they're kind of like Crystal Palace, Bournemouth, Crystal Palace. They're doing it with defense. All of their defenders are scoring points.
Yeah.
So, including their goalkeeper, who's obviously a top 10 player for the year. So, I think if they have a favorite matchup, you play everyone.
Yeah. Yeah.
But what is the favorite matchup?
Anyone in the bottom half of the table, maybe. So,
or is it a good team that's going to pepper your goal?
So, bottom half teams: Everton, Tottenham, Newcastle. I like Tottenham, Newcastle, maybe not, but like Brentford, Bournemouth,
Forest,
Fulham,
Burnley,
Forest, Leeds, West Ham United. Yeah.
Even a team like Everton who doesn't really.
Arsenal.
Yeah.
They scored good against Arsenal. They scored good against Liverpool. It's just I think they're not gonna get a lot of goals in, so it's not a bad start.
Are Arsenal better with Merino as their striker than Gyokeres?
I think Merino scored more goals than Gyokeres. Am I wrong in that?
Has he?
Sure. I made
the
that
last
up.
4 games.
I made that
the
up.
last 4 games that Merino started has 3 assists, 2 goals, 11 points, 13 points, 16 points, 25 points.
Yeah, that's elite. Those are elite numbers.
Those are elite numbers.
Love to see it.
What is Gyokeres' last 5 games?
Injured.
0.
Last
17 and a half
starts.
against Burnley. Yeah.
Last 5 starts.
17 and a half against Burnley. 0.25 against Palace. 5.5 against Fulham. 3 against West Ham. 8.25 against Newcastle. Against City, he had a whopping 0.
Give me Merino.
Give me
Or
Merino
wins.
all day. Don't you think so, Sergey?
I think he's the highest scorer on Arsenal, isn't it?
I don't know.
Marino.
No, he's not. It's Rice is the
fast.
highest scorer. Rice, Timber,
Oh, Rice.
Gabriel, Calafiori, then Saka. Saka
Both.
missed time. Saka missed
Saka
time.
missed time.
Yeah.
All right, boys. I think that's
Goals.
kind of it as far as like kind of looking back at some games and looking ahead. You want to talk waivers a little bit?
Wait, do we want to talk about Manchester United's game tomorrow?
We chatted about it on the top
Yeah.
of the show. I feel like
I need 8 points from Diallo.
you need 8 points from Diallo. I saw that,
Yeah.
and that's
What if he doesn't
I'm
start?
praying that he just doesn't start.
Yeah,
I'm
me
praying
too.
he doesn't start. If he doesn't start, Tico's going to bite the bullet and hope that he comes on and gets 8 points. That's what you have to, because you're not going to drop. You already checked
You're
your
not going
team.
to drop
Your
Diallo.
your bench is already locked. No, he's not going to drop Diallo. Your bench is locked.
No.
Keith, were you roster baiting today?
I was a little bit.
That's why you're on my roster?
I was all over. I was going everywhere. You know, I was just trying to think, because if you lose and I jump ahead of you in the standings. So I was very curious what needed to happen for you to lose.
Man, my points, I'm putting up numbers, boys. I'm second in total points scored.
Yeah, you're doing.
Yeah,
you're doing
you
all
are.
right.
All right.
Yeah, you are.
This guy.
All right, should we talk
He just wants a pat on the back.
some guys that have been performing well? Yeah, good job, Tico.
Fuck yeah.
What do you guys think about Omari Hutchinson? Let me read his last 4 games. He came off. He's the last 3 prior to the Wolves game. He came off the bench, and he was coming off the bench. He had 30 minutes, scored 18.5. 28 minutes, scored 11. 45 minutes, scored 13. He finally gets a full start, plays the 90, scores 15.5 with an assist, 3 key passes, 1 shot on target. I kind of like Omari Hutchinson. And I think like he's
I
kind
like
of
what I'm
like,
hearing.
it's been this slow, gradual thing, which is pretty interesting. It's like, you
But
know,
you
I
know
think
who that
bodes well.
you know what that sounds like? Another player we spoke about before.
What does that sound like?
Buendia.
So you think that there's room for collapse? Yeah.
Mm-hmm. Yeah.
So, who would you rather have, Hutchinson or Igor Jesus?
Igor Jesus.
I think that
Let me-
Igor Jesus. So he got his first goal against Wolves. So he got the goal. I would probably go Hutchinson, because I think there's more chance for ghost points from Hutchinson than
But-
there is from Igor Jesus.
So he's just Jesus is the striker. Let's look at his last few games when he became a starter. 14 points with a goal, 10 points without a goal, 5.75 points. Against Leeds, he had 1.5 points, which everyone struggles. And against United, 8.5. So he's been coming on and he's been starting lately and he's been putting up points. I think Jesus is a viable option. And
Yeah. I think
I'm putting a claim on him.
I think their next games are solid too. It's Everton, Tottenham, Fulham. You know, I like, you know, not to give Enzo a hard time, but I feel like those are very like scoreable. All 3 of them are scoreable.
Mm-hmm.
It's
Am I wrong?
Tottenham sucks.
Am I wrong? No, I'm right. Yeah. So I think both of them are. I think both of them are good. And you're looking at like Sean Dyche. I think he's doing a job over there. So
And Forest have been, after like the shitty start and their third manager, because I mean 3 managers, you learn a lot.
yeah, I studied the shit for sure. Okay, I think a very big like not red flag. I'm trying to think of the term for this, like false flag. Like false would be like not getting too overexcited with his Ben White performance. Like obviously it was great. I think he got an assist. Or what did he get? Yeah, he got an assist. But I just think that Timber comes back. I think Timber is pretty clear in that position. I think this was like a rest situation for Ben White. Do you guys think otherwise?
Well, the first game of the year, Ben White got the starter right back.
Yes.
Are you shaking your head, Enzo? He did.
He did. No, I say he did, but
I don't think what's going on.
It's not an opinion. It's a fact.
But it doesn't
He
matter.
played 70 minutes, 1 key pass, 15 points. He got hurt. Timber took over, and Timber's been amazing. And he plays again, 27.5 points. Remember, I was telling you, Keith, I've been holding on to him in one of the leagues, and I dropped him recently. You were giving me a hard time. See? I know what. And 27.5. I think any defender you put for Arsenal, they're going to put up points.
But what
Wait,
I'm saying is
did
that
you
I don't
start
think.
White?
Yeah, I fully agree with that. I think if Ben White was a starter, he'd put up good points. But I just think that Timber's going to be starting a lot of games. But maybe not. I mean, maybe it's worth. Maybe that's the type of gamble you can take. What about Van Hecke? I know Sergey was hot on him. I actually picked him up back at the start of that run. He's been solid, but then obviously 2 goals was pretty darn good too today.
Mm-hmm.
Do you think he's worth picking up? Like Brighton's looked better even this game, and they play West Ham next. I think that's not a bad one.
No.
You know what Brighton is to me? Like when you're playing blackjack and it's a hot table, you just have to write the table. I think that's how Brighton players are on fantasy. Like even Welbeck, you just gotta select him at the right time, ride it along, and then just when to step away.
I think the stepping away is the hardest part, though. That's always the hardest part with any sort of gamble, right? Knowing when to walk away.
Let me get one more Welbeck game. Let me get one more Welbeck game.
I swear, we're gonna turn it all around.
We're gonna double down. We're gonna make our money back. Yeah.
Okay. Another one I want to talk about is Carlos Alcaraz. He actually got a start, so he's been pretty out in the cold this season after a really solid season, last season. But he got the start in the 10, and what's his name? KDH actually dropped lower and played alongside, played like in one of the 2 6s. And Alcaraz looked good. He got 11.25 points, like very solid. Felt really good. He had an assist. Are you is anyone kind of hopping on that? Is that a wait and see for you guys?
Wait and see.
Wait and see.
Because KDH, you saw his goal last game.
Yeah.
What a touch.
Yeah. Yeah, no, I mean, yeah. I was like KDH. Former Chelsea man.
For half a season on the bench.
Hey, it all count.
It looks like also like the Newcastle defenders, the rotation has kind of got ever since Dia has gotten in there. Feels like he's cemented as like the starting position, and Fabian Schär is. Do we drop him now?
Yeah, I think Fabian Schär is droppable.
He's also older, right? He's on the older side.
He's on the older side. I think it's pretty droppable. I mean, it's also worth noting that Lewis Hall and Livramento are both healthy again, and they're both playing well. I think Kieran Trippier is pretty droppable too. I think maybe Trippier gets a start on the weekend, but I think at this rate, you're looking at this is what the future is for this team. Burn will get replaced with Botman at some points, but
yeah.
But yeah.
Yeah.
I think that's pretty much it. So, I mean, I doubt that those guys are available, but I think that, I don't know, I've always liked the Newcastle defense, but it hasn't been as dominant as it has been in the past.
Well, it's because of injuries too, isn't it?
Yeah.
It's been a lot of injuries.
All right, anyone else want to talk about from a waiver perspective, or should we just call this thing?
Let's call this thing.
All right.
Do we want to make a
bet?
Yeah.
Probably. I've been getting so burned.
Enzo shaking, he said, let me just read off some of the matches. I don't have odds up, just reading the matches. City versus Sunderland. City. Liverpool Leeds United. Liverpool.
I don't know about that either. You're acting like these are givens.
Man U Wolves. Man U.
That one more so.
Newcastle Burnley. Newcastle.
Brentford Tottenham.
Brentford. And have you realized how shit your team is?
Yes.
Can we end by shitting at your team?
Lost, draw. Was their last 5?
This weekend.
Win.
Oh my god! I watched both my teams lose this weekend. I watched the Tottenham game, lost. Went to the Raider game on Sunday, spanked. Horrible.
Why do you go to Raider games?
I'm a Raider fan.
I get that, but they're going to get humiliated.
But
let me ask you a question: what jersey are you more embarrassed to wear in public, the Raiders or Tottenham?
Neither. I wear them both with pride.
Okay, here's
when we see someone wearing a Tottenham jersey, what people generally think, right?
Enzo, hold on. This is just going nowhere. Okay, Enzo, here's Tottenham's next few games. They play Brentford, they play Forest, they play Liverpool, they play Palace, they play Brentford again, and then they play Sunderland. How many of those?
I don't like the sound of any of those games.
How do you feel about them playing against Slavia Praha midweek for Champions League?
Honestly, if we can get a draw out of that game, I'll be happy. Honestly, in Champions League, we haven't been playing that bad. Can I be honest? because they don't really know us. So they give us too much respect.
No one gives them.
Shut up.
January
think,
17, I think, is the first game you guys will win convincingly against West Ham.
I think we can
January
beat.
17th. Holy hell, that's a long ways away.
I think we
That's
can win some
months.
of these games. Honestly,
Well, look at Brentford right now. Like, where are they? Where are they in the table? They've been winning games.
Tied in
Yeah.
points.
Tied in points with Tottenham. Yeah.
It's not
You know-
looking good, guys.
You know,
I'm not gonna
I
lie
still
to you,
think there's
but-
enough there. I think Thomas Frank is a good enough coach. I think you guys got to be a little bit like, I don't know. I'm not optimistic, but I think that
I'm gonna
there's,
say
like,
this: we're gonna finish better than we did last season.
I would hope so,
Maybe.
because otherwise it would be
Maybe.
relegation.
But less trophies. Salah,
Oh,
let's
you don't
get a
know.
midfield.
You don't know. We're still in the cups we talk about.
No, but I mean, you are technically. You could win.
So you
could win a
you can't say that yet.
well,
can't say that yet.
mathematically, you guys could win a treble. I'm stating my opinion.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Mathematically, we could win the treble. Mathematically, we could win Champions League.
Yeah, I just said
Besides Chelsea, we're the last English team to be in the final.
that. Liverpool.
Oh, and Liverpool.
Liverpool was in the same final as you.
I know.
You're such
I'm
a
just
buffoon.
trying to fucking make, a silver lining here, mate. All right. It hasn't been fun to watch. It's fucking horrible football to watch. I don't like it. I'd rather watch Wolves, and they've been
But,
horrible
yeah.
too.
I do think you guys are gonna go trophyless. Hey,
I think
what's
that's.
the-
I think that's not that. That's a given. Not a given. But I
Yeah.
feel like that's like. I think
It's
more
pretty-
they're
yeah.
trying to
Whoa,
get.
Steve.
Safe bet,
Sorry,
safe
I
bet,
think
yeah.
they're more trying to get up the table a little bit. Right.
Where is the hot seat level amongst like the Tottenham fan base when it comes to Frankie?
And then they're not very happy right now. Most of the Tottenham fans, but that's mostly social media Tottenham fans, honestly.
Yeah.
So, you talk like when I talk to my family that are Tottenham fans, we all say the same thing. We're building. Like you can't expect in one season. It's tough. You know what I mean?
Or in like a quarter
Like-
of a season. You know, what I mean, it's not even a whole
Yeah,
season.
exactly,
Yeah.
exactly. And also, you got to think about all the injuries that we've got. And every team's got injuries. I get that. But we got key attacking players. We can't seem to get the ball. I know Kolo got a couple goals in Champions League last week, but he's not acclimated. And then you got Xavi Simons, who can't seem to get an assist after that corner. And then you got freaking Kudus, who got shut down every other game. You know what I mean? But the last two games, he's been really good.
Can we?
You know what I mean?
And do you have any news on before we go? Do you have any news on Solanke?
It's still the same ankle. Still, he's on grass, but
He's on grass.
yeah.
That's good.
But Kulu's been on grass for like nearly a month, and he's still not fucking playing.
Yep. That's gonna be. I mean, are you? We at the point where people should, if they have this waiver space, should start trying to think about picking up Kulu, or is that a not yet thing?
I think you could still wait. I think it's still got time. Yeah.
All right. Is that it, boys?
That's it, lads.
All right. This has been episode 115 of Draft Offsides. My name is Keith. I'm with Tico and Enzo. Follow us at Draft Offsides, and we will see you very soon.
Very soon.
All righty.
I'm hoping we get our mystery box. I'm hoping for something good, something unique. You know,
What would be
Something
like?
unique.
Do you want like the Nigerian Black Stars or something? What do you like?
I would
hoping
love
for?
that shit.
Yeah.
I would love that shit. Or friggin' one of the Egyptian teams. Like I hope it's got a pyramid on it or something. I don't know.
Have you guys
Alright,
tracked
cool.
yours to see like when we're gonna get it, or no
I
idea?
haven't
It just says 3 to 5 days, and it's already been 3 to 5 days. So I'm assuming they don't count.
Oh, but you
weekends.
didn't check your tracking.
Keith,
What?
you forgot to tell us what jersey you got.
What do you mean?
Oh, that's right.
Remember
On the
last episode?
2018,
yet.
2017 season.
Still?
It's 7-8 season.
I know it is. You freaking
I fucked
messed
up.
up.
I fucked
but
up
go
on the thing, and then Sergey made it a short, and then people are guessing on that, and I was like, oh no, I totally fucked up.
When
what is it?
I was at the store on Fairfax, though, like the classic soccer jerseys, they had those boxes there to instruct to buy it. So
So yeah,
That's
next
like
time we
lots
can
of
just go
suggestions.
there and get them and save us the wait time, huh? Track order with
Yeah.
shop. I'm gonna try and track the order.
honestly, it sucks because
Scan
anytime
your
you shop-
phone, and then you have to do a whole thing. There's like a process I have to do right now.
I'm on there right now, but the tracking using shop is like fucking terrible.
It
Yeah,
is
it's horrible. Hey, what is the jersey so I can go?
the one that I got.
No,
Don't you want to wait?
No.
Yeah.
yeah, just wear it. Do you know when it's gonna get there?
It said January 6th.
Oh,
what the
goddamn.
hell?
So by next week, I should get it. But should I tell you? Because what if we get
No,
a
wait.
what if we
January
Both
6th.
wondering.
I mean, sorry, December 6th. Did it say January 6th?
No. Just wear it on the next pod.
Okay, if I get it, I'm gonna wear it for sure.